As you do.
I have faced the nightmare before. Never has it had so
I am out of range.
stranglehold on the dream. It hungers, desperate to seed its corruption. Do not let its whispers seduce you into madness. From each of these pathways are palpable evil remedies. Choose a course, and know that I will stand with you.
You know that's what they're gonna do.
Oh, the nightmare consumes me, compels me to serve. I must get closer to kill.
If you need further proof of how insidious the nightmare is, look there.
Too far away.
Even the fierce heart of Ursak has succumbed. Release him, I beg you!
I must get closer. I do not have a target. Is lifted. I am out of range. To the long slumber.
Truly, there was never a soul more noble than yourselves. I pray his spirit finds its way back to the dream.
I think it's like 45 seconds.
This was the Emerald Dreamway. During my long slumber, it was here.
Man, they really said you're not dying today.
Now, this secret place has been made into a conduit for the nightmare to spread its corruption. This we cannot allow.
The strands of life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged. It fades. It all fades away.
That thing died so fast.
Oh, Yasandra, how cruel fate can be. Cleansed of the nightmare once before, only to become its victim yet again. May you find peace at peace. What manner of foul creature is this? It seems poised to unleash its corruption upon Thunder Bluff. Spirit of the Torrent people must not fall prey to the nightmare.
Betrayers, liars, murderers. Hazamu sent his lapdogs to fetch his knife from my back. Do you remember murdering me? Or have you grown so used to slaughter that my cries of agony are long forgotten?
Too far away.
I recall my final moments, surrounded by those I had trusted. Your satisfied sneers as I drew my last breath.
I must get closer.
This time I'm ready for your treachery. Scream for me!
People do that.
This seed takes hold. The roots of its infestation will wind their way into the heart of Azeroth. The nightmare would devour
I
our
require
world,
a target.
claiming everything. Everyone! This must not come to pass!
target.
Xavius and his ancient master delight that so much of our attention goes into fighting the Legion. Their insidious shadow seeps into our world, distracting us with whispers, doubts.
I need to see if I have the portals.
Nightmare's corruption buys us enough time to defeat the Legion and catch our breath before the Black Armies rise up from the depths. Behold, the iris opens! The way to Cenarius is clear. Moonlight is the most sacred place in all the dream. To think that my Shandong could play any part in its corruption. I must see with my own eyes what horrors have befallen my beloved teacher. Steel your hearts against the darkness, heroes.
Too far away. I must get closer.
I'm unsure if... I think Beef had mentioned that he was going to be taking a little bit of a break.
The impurity must be cleansed.
Yeah.
Is that you? We must strike back at the night. I require a target.
I don't think he's like quitting the game, it's just he's not playing well for a little bit.
It is done. Cenarius is beaten. But my great teacher lives. Now I must focus all of my strength to cleanse him. Xavius waits ahead in the Rift of Owl, the true heart of the nightmare. Would that I could fight at your side, heroes, but to this place I cannot go. My bond with the Emerald Dream gives me great power, but it also makes me vulnerable to the Rift's darkness. I have peered inside it and know this to be true. Should I step within, I will be lost, just as Cenarius was. Go, destroy the Nightmare Lord. Only this way can the dream be restored.
Too far away.
and
I need to target something
saved.
first.
We must put
I
an
require
end
a
to
target.
the nightmare. Say the word, and I will take us into the heart of that twisted place.
Australian Animal Crossing. Isn't that just Far Cry 3?
I must get closer. I need to target something first.
I feel like you would enjoy playing My Summer Car.
The nightmare has has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your
Embrace the dream, Angel. It can save you. Embrace the dream, Angel.
no, I'm out of rain left.
Makes sense.
This corruption would have overwhelmed Azeroth, giving rise to
Yeah.
a living nightmare. Your triumph restores the dream and safeguards your world. The allies of Xavius will never relent, but this road at least is closed to them. To honor your courage, I offer passage into the pure heart of the dream. As you feel the essence of life blooming beneath your feet, know that it endures
reminds me.
thanks to what you achieve this day.
I had brought a Dr. Pepper with me. Don't ask me why Deathless reminded me about that. I have a quest to do 10 Suramar world quests, but I don't see them in Suramar. I can't remember, because I see them everywhere else except for Suramar. Does everybody have to survive in order to get the Deathless, or does, like, just you have to? Just me? Okay, cool. Wow, people are already inside. It's pretty sick. No, they're inside.
The battle is yours to begin, heroes.
It's weird for me because it's like I've never been one to just not start working my way towards the instance, and I don't understand why people don't.
None can stand against Ayer's chosen.
Well done, so far. But I will judge for myself whether you are worthy. It's seems I have been too gentle. Enough! Your worth is proven. With you as my champions, Helya will fall, and I will at long last be free of the curse that binds me here. Remember, life is nothing without valor. I must get closer.
Yeah, I need to finish leveling my other characters too. I remember when this raid was current content, I would save people from the like, I can't remember what the spell is called, but it would make it to where you start drowning. If you apply unending breath to people, it wouldn't work.
I do not have a target. Shall be ended. Shall be ended. I require a target.
Odin's mighty champion.
I am out of
have
range.
come to end my reign. Whatever shall I do?
Too far away.
So kind of you to deliver your souls to me. It will save my Valkyr the trouble of fetching. Come, mortals, drown in despair, lapdogs of Odin. Soon you will join the ranks of my Cavaldir.
I must get closer. I do not have a target.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. Odin will never.
Yeah, she doesn't take damage for a little bit. Man, check that out. The Deathless. Hell yeah.
My Valishar, may your battles be glorious. Go now, my champ.
That was pretty good. That was pretty quick. Super easy, super simple, super fast. Man, I love the Legion skybox. Yeah. Were you one of those people who would just wait for a summon?
I require a target.
I'm almost inside. I do feel that, like, after having played this game for so long, having the entrance to the raid be so far down underground is just kind of annoying more than it is immersive. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty pleased with Platinator. I only wish that it wasn't as restrictive, but that's kind of the point, I guess.
If this abomination was created to protect lower reaches of the Citadel from invaders, it must
Yeah.
be particularly deadly.
Nice. Yeah, I've been getting like a bunch of different levels in here. I brought in a 390 something to TOV. He might still be here, I don't know though. There's a 666, a 593, 580. The Hunter's 588. There's a 615. It says that you touch grass too much. What'd you get? Oh, nice. Okay, there he goes. He took the summon. Oops.
I am out of range.
This is a momentous day, my friends. Until the Legion came,
I've seen
no
dragons,
outsider was
like,
permitted
people will
inside
make
the corridors of the
singular
Legion
colored
for
dragons,
10,000
and then they will make them
years.
super bald. Like, just completely, basically just like little lizards.
Too far away.
And it looks so bad.
I
Now
need to
the fate of
target
my
something
people
first.
rests in the hands of outsiders. All of you, to save us from the terrible bargain made by our queen.
I finished out the Suramar quest lines today. Well, minus the very last chain, but whenever Alruis or whatever his name is, whenever he like saved us from the Mana Storm device and shit, it was funny because the Lysra was like, he's gone, and then his health bar still has health in it, and she just walks away. She's like, ah, shit, he's dead. Alright, anyway.
I am out of
Why
range.
defy that which devours all
I thought that was his sister.
Shinar Dal.
precise, perfect, inevitable. My time.
Yeah, it's kind of a slog, to be honest.
I must get closer. require a target. Too far away.
Jesus. I don't know that I'm going to get all of my characters up to, I'm assuming 90 in Midnight. I might. I just didn't really end up playing really any of them beyond my Monk and Warlock. My Death Knight, I suppose.
Filthy. You're tracking mud everywhere! Have a bite, Master! I know it's your favorite.
I do not have a target.
Yeah, that's effectively what I did. I got, as soon as I finished out like the actual campaign and shit, like I'm the opposite of you guys. I don't like questing. Like I'll do it the one time, and then after that it's like I don't want to do it. And so I would much prefer to dungeon spam than to quest 90% of the time, really.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I am out of range. Too far away. I am out of range.
See, that's why I like to spam time walking dungeons to level on regular retail.
I must get closer. I do not have a target.
I let you strike first, and that's the best you can do? Annihilate! Let your fates be bound together!
Too far away. I am out of range.
Mistress, I have failed.
I must get closer.
I remember whenever this raid was current, I can't remember which one of these ads would do it, but one of them would launch a meteor at you and it would fucking one-shot you. I don't even remember if it was a soak or if it was just something that you had to use all of your defensives for or not, but it just absolutely killed you.
If only you knew what lay beyond. The stuff, such insolence. Very well. I shall show you. See for yourself.
It's like face checking a bush in League of Legends.
That lies beyond the margin of the Burning Legion, slayers of whole worlds. Could we hope to resist?
I require a target.
The future will be so easy.
You ever do that and you ever face check a bush and there's 5 people in it just waiting for you to fucking face check it?
Estrella thought himself superior to, well, everyone. I confess, I enjoyed seeing him humbled.
There's been several moments where whenever I was doing, like whenever I would play it as my primary game, I would roam as support and I would tag my my ADC to come with me, and then we would go up to mid lane and we would wait for the enemy mid laner to like get into like the middle of the lane to where they couldn't get away, and then they would engage on our mid laner, and then both my ADC and I would just be like, gotcha.
I must get closer. Too far away.
How dare you disturb my pristine gardens!
I am out of range.
I really liked it was really weird because, like, if you were to ask me today if I liked League of Legends, I think I would say that I liked the game. I didn't like playing with anybody else. Because, like, especially towards the end of my time playing the game, I was getting more angry as opposed to actually having fun with the game. Like, I will never forget the game that actually made me not want to play the game anymore. Or, like, the match that made me not want to play the game anymore. I was playing support as Thresh, and there was an enemy mid laner called Rise.
He took his
And
job seriously.
the enemy mid laner just got super fed off of our team. And I think he was like 20-0 or 20-2. Some ungodly amount of kills versus deaths. And I remember watching my team one by one walk into the bush by what used to be Wraiths but is now Raptors. It's by Blue Side's red buff. And I watched my team walk one at a time into an unwarded bush over there and get like 3-shot by the Rise, and they couldn't do anything. And like everybody but me did it. And I got so mad because I was like, you guys just watched 2 other people walk into that bush and die, and you considered walking into that bush was a problem? Like, maybe don't do that?
Means you can stand against the true son of the Legion. Feed my hunger, wretch. Impossible. You are inferior.
What did I just get feared by?
In the Third War, Tichondrius fell in battle against Illidan Stormwreath. I think the demon hunter's spirit is pleased that the Dreadlord has met another painful end.
I think the greatest moment that I've had in League of Legends was whenever I was doing a placement match for ranked, like a really long time ago, and I was playing support Thresh, and I was doing so well that game that I got mistaken for like plat or diamond or something, but I've only ever gotten to, I think, either silver 1 or gold 5. Like, I couldn't poop socket enough or like carry my team enough as a support player to get any higher than that. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit up ahead.
I am out of range. I do not have a target. I must get closer.
But I think League of Legends and like just ever since that I really got into World of Warcraft, I kind of like stopped wanting to play those kinds of games. Like, I played Counter-Strike for a while, with a buddy of mine, but that game kind of turned me off of it whenever he bought a there's a gun in there called the Auto Sniper, which is basically just a semi-automatic sniper rifle that 2-shots enemies, and it's considered like in lower ranks and lower elo it's considered really good because it kind of rewards, it doesn't punish you as harshly as missing your shots because you just spam the trigger and then you usually win the engagement. And so whenever he bought it, he bought the auto sniper, our own team TK'd him and then threw the auto sniper out of the map so that the enemy team couldn't pick it up. And they were like blaming him for buying it. And it's like, what the fuck?
That was for Tyrion Fordring, monster. Croesus may not have struck the killing blow, but he played a part in our great champion's fall.
I also think that it's like, it might not necessarily be PvP games specifically, but it's like more specifically competitive PvP games. Like people who play CS:GO and shit, or League of Legends, or Valorant, like the competitive nature of the game breeds more toxicity because it's like you're quote unquote losing something. But like that genre of game, as well as I would say like extraction shooters, like Escape from Tarkov, or there's other games that I can't remember that are extraction shooters, but like most notably Escape from Tarkov, because like when you die you are intrinsically losing actual hours of progression. And so since it's a full loop PvP game, whenever you die it kind of triggers that whole, you know, lost portion of your brain, because you just spent, you know, 20 hours getting this new gun or getting this new kit put together, and then you get domed by some guy who is like running with a pistol or like a really shitty shotgun compared to what you have, and now you just lost 20 hours of gameplay.
My people faced a similar dilemma. I peered into all possible futures in search of an answer.
It's weird because it's like, I like the concept of Escape from Tarkov, but I wanted it to be a slower paced game than it ended up being, because it was effectively just turning into Call of Duty. Like if you were good enough at the game, or if you had like better enough kit, then you could just like hold W around corners and spray and pray and usually come out on top. But with the way that the game, at least to me, functions, I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a stealthy kind of survival shooter game, and it was not that. So the PvE version of it is fine, but the PvP version is like not it for me.
Your deaths ensure the future of the Nightborn. Come forward then. Let us speed you towards your fate. Your timelines
Hey, baby.
end
Are you okay?
here.
I need to target something first.
Just as I foretold.
I've been seeing some stuff for Arc Raiders, and like I don't want to get Arc Raiders because it's just another like extraction shooter game.
You exist in but a
But like
single
the
moment.
thing that I'm seeing with Arc Raiders is that it's like
Limited.
solos are apparently good, in the sense that like usually 75% of the time if you speak to a solo while you're doing solos, they won't just immediately kill you. But I imagine that that's going to end up changing at some point.
Volatile.
Really interesting to me and very compelling.
And your doom draws
It kind of reminds me of a much more polished version of another game that I had played for a little bit called The Forever Winter. And I really enjoyed The Forever Winter, but that game is more of a kind of like an art exhibit or an art portfolio. It's less of a game and more of kind of just a walking art book, because the gameplay is not great. It's very clunky, it's very early access, but like the graphics and the vibes are immaculate.
destined to win.
Too late. I must get closer.
Oh, that was weird.
Stop. My will is unbreakable.
My charge took like a really weird direction slash path.
Strike for Sargera. No more distractions. I have work to do. Surrender. I may yet show mercy.
Time to return the
I am Gul'dan. I am dark. You should have bent the knee. You topple presume to challenge its master? Such arrogance! Behold
Boss is still dying. Who gives a shit?
of what is to come. You are not prepared! Feel the power of the demon within!
I had to turn my meters off because I didn't actually have a way to deal with the constant Lua errors whenever it was Sanguine Week.
Claim this titan.
Come, shop, browse. Smell. May
Oops.
your feet find good trails.
Huh. It's so annoying. I'm trying to, like, for the last couple of days, I've tried to stream and it's like, my connection is just fucking dog water. And so it just keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. $15, $16. I don't need to do a quest to open up Tomb, right? I can just go in there. I can't remember. I couldn't remember if I needed to do a quest to open up Tomb or not. This should be 20. Nice. I wonder what that one dude is doing who joined our Mythic Emerald Nightmare, who just immediately left, because that dude is not getting into another group until next week. I'd like to get another healer just to be safe. think we need one more. There we go.
I will delight in your suffering. Hold still.
Oh shit, that killed me.
Agony to come. Admit that I am right.
The echo of the Guardian Egwene appears, just as she did in the cathedral.
There's an out of range.
I sealed each level
okay.
of this temple so that no invader could.
Beg for release, mortals. Ah, it was the suffering I inflicted with her.
My protective wards now bar your way. Each seal can only be.
Sooner than expected. But no matter. Our work do not have a defeat.
Nice.
With me.
This
We gotta remember to click on the artifacts, because if we don't,
shaped the earth.
we gotta run all the way the fuck back.
Today, it shattered.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
Then we have no time to lose. Heroes, the paths are open. Use the pillars of creation.
You understood my use of the Naga to obtain the Eye of Sargeras, but it was a necessary tactic to secure the future of Azeroth. Let nothing stop you from doing what needs to be done.
I don't know, Illidan, you could have tried communicating effectively with everybody around you to determine, like, so that you could tell them what your plans were. Hey, baby. I'm trying to leap and it's not letting me.
Reach your end.
I must get closer.
Death rises to take you. Face the might that lurks beneath the waves.
That was a lot of damage.
I am out of range.
Yeah.
My queen has given me dominion over the seas.
this stone flowed rivers and seas, the very lifeblood of Azeroth. Today, it washes clean the darkness that scars our world.
Fast as fuck, boy.
An age has passed since I last walked these halls. I did what needed to be done, though at great cost. Be on your guard. I doubt the spirits trapped here will be friendly or forgiving.
Whenever Paradigm Clockwork was reading this when it was current, my computer was so bad I couldn't see the moon phases on the floor here.
You are ever impetuous, Hesperian.
Yeah. Like,
I need to target something first.
Hesperian. Victory shall be
like you see how it's going from like it to into a full moon. I couldn't see that transition.
I do not have a target.
These heretics, you say? Illune's light reaches its zenith.
I require a target.
Hell yeah.
The goddess. No, I should have won. Ilune, forgive us.
I must get closer.
No, I got polymorphed. I got polymorphed again.
I do not have a target.
Oh.
I need to target something first.
It'll die or it won't. Oops. You can't do that when you're dead. I'll have you know.